Hey everybody, welcome to the ReCoop. I'm Cooper Daniels and I'm a guy that knows a little about a lot, and today it's our weekly algo rant. Let's get into it. First off, what's up everybody? How you doing? Another week, but this was a big week. Governance signups are closed. No more, folks. This was your big opportunity. You were going to be able to leverage your governance stack. Did you miss it? No way you missed it. It's all I've been talking about. It's all anybody's been talking about. The fact that you could use AlgoFi, Guard, and Folks Finance to leverage your governance bag. So did you do it? Not a lot of people did it. I mean, a lot of people did it, but less people than I actually thought. Seems like some whales stayed out of that. You know what I'm saying? But we're seeing that TVL grow, folks. I mean, come on. It's up over 100% in the last month. According to DeFi Llama, we're up to about 180 million TVL. Yeah. When I was in South by Southwest, I was hearing we were at like 85. So that's more than double in the few weeks since South by Southwest. Folks, Algorand is growing. And this last week, we had the Paris Blockchain Week. We had Silvio Micali speaking. He spoke at the conference. He also did an interview with Cointelegraph. All bullish. Man, if you're feeling a little detached from the Algorand blockchain, if you're feeling a little aimless with your purpose and your conviction on why you're even here, go ahead and watch that Cointelegraph interview. I'm telling you, it's incredible. He made the comment that like he believes that this year speculation in this industry is going to end and we're going to start seeing real world use cases of blockchain technology. And you guys all know that Algorand is at the forefront of this. Heck, at Paris Blockchain, right by the Eiffel Tower, they announced the first airplane ticket NFT was sold. It was auctioned off for $1 million. That's a lot of money for an airplane ticket NFT, but I guess it's got nice artwork and it comes with a lot of perks. It's a round trip ticket. You're going to get treated fancy. I don't know what the ins and outs of that are, but it was a nice headline and they sold it for $1 million. The first airplane NFT, and it was on, you guessed it, Algorand. And you're going to hear about things like this all the time. And if you ever watch this guy speak, Silvio Micali, he sure does love Argentina. Doesn't he? I'm noticing a lot of Argentina talk. I'm almost positive we're on the verge of some big news coming out of Argentina. I'm reading the tea leaves. But the point is I absolutely agree with Silvio and like speculation coming to a close and real world use cases of blockchain coming. And this is the deal. This is my bronze medal party. I get it, Bitcoin is amazing. It's the first mover. It was created by cryptographers, that we don't know who they are. It's interesting. It has nearly $1 trillion into it. It's a huge force that isn't dying anytime soon. All right. Now you can make the case of quantum computers and when it's fully mined. That's just not my investment thesis. I'm not thinking that far ahead. I'm thinking more in a sooner 5-year type of thing. I'm thinking 5 years out. I believe that Bitcoin is still there. And I also believe that Vitalik Buterin and Ethereum are going to figure out ETH 2.0, even though Silvio threw some shade at ETH 2.0 being like, oh, that's happening this year. I thought it was happening last year or the year before that or the year before that. It was pretty funny. But I believe that they will figure that out and ETH will maintain its number 2 position. But Algorand currently is at 31. So the trip from 31 to 3 is pretty far. And I believe that it can happen in a short amount of time. I believe it's going to happen. I do. And it's because, look, you have Bitcoin is the money. And there's some forks of Bitcoin that also handle that a little bit better than Bitcoin. But Bitcoin is money. It's decentralized currency and money and store of value. And then Ethereum was like, okay, well, we can figure this out. They figured out a whole new thing. And then you have DeFi, which is basically democratizing, banking. And this is the huge thing. And this is what Silvio was talking about in his interview. He's like, look, I want to save the world with the environment and all that. But he was like, but really what drives me is leveling the playing field when it comes to banking, essentially, finance. Rich people get to play a different game than most you and I. Maybe you're a super rich person watching me and you're welcome here as well. But the very, very wealthy play by different rules. that we don't have access to the tools that the very wealthy do to create incredible amounts of yield because banks and everybody needs all their money. It's a game that is rigged, and people on the lower end of the totem pole don't get those advantages, except in DeFi. I can go provide liquidity as little as I want on, Pact right now. If I provide liquidity into the Go Mint Algo pool, I can make over 100% APY. If I provide Go ETH Algo, like 80%. And, on and on and on. These are huge opportunities. I can go get a loan. I can get a collateralized loan like this. No problem. No fees. Except for, a little bit of borrow APY and stuff like that. But there is so much opportunity here. DeFi needs to win. Decentralization needs to win. Algorand is at the forefront of it, and it's going to play ball with the regulators and the institutions, and it's going to maintain its integrity, and it's going to get to number 3 because of that. Look, I respect Cardano and Charles Hoskinson and his, I saw him reach out to Snoop Dogg, and I saw him reach out to Elon Musk today about his decentralized social media. That guy is incredible at getting, building hype and all of that stuff. And he's obviously very brilliant in all of these things. But at the same time, I just don't believe in his ability to deliver like I do the Algorand team led by Silvio Micali. All right. And I believe they've been doing a lot of the legwork behind with institutions and governments, and we're going to see Algorand explode. And it's going to start probably on Earth Day this year, right? So I'm excited about it. I'm excited about what we're going to find out on Earth Day. I'm excited to find out what's going to happen in the summer. It's the Algorand summer. We're probably going to get a bunch more incentives to be in the DeFi ecosystem. So stay tuned, folks. I made my governance move this week, and my bronze medal party has been strengthened. And the irony of it is that actually with my governance bag, I strengthened my position in Bitcoin and Ethereum as well. I know. What is wrong with you, Cooper? It's only Algorand. Well, I don't know. Have you guys been to Pact? Pact.fi. There's some interesting incentives from ALGO Mint and the Aeneas grant, the penis grant, the anus grant. Name it something different next time. All right. The Aeneas grant. I mean, that is the perfect mashup of anus and penis. The Aeneas, the anus penis grant, and the ALGO Mint incentive on PactFi is rich, folks. Next week is Earth Day. And Stacey Warden has been dangling big news on Earth Day. They're doing the Green Metaverse event. Sounds great. I love it. Green Metaverse sounds good. I like that marketing. I like Green Metaverse marketing. Now, this week, the ReCoop is celebrating 1 year. I'm going to have some cool interviews for the next month. I'm going to have some extraordinarily fun interviews. Believe me, when we get into next month, you're going to be very happy with who I'm talking to. Oh, man, I'm excited. But until then, there's going to be a new show starting next weekend. I'm going to do a new show called the ReCoop Recap. It's going to be on the same channel. Nothing's changing. Algorand's still alive, still happening. But I'm going to do the ReCoop Recap. It's not going to be about any particular cryptocurrency. It's going to be about the entire space in general, right? Like if I were doing that this week, I'd probably be talking about how Facebook is going to take 50% of, commission on all digital assets sold on the Meta platform. Or I'd talk about North Korea being, suspected as the hackers in the Axie Infinity hack. Or I would talk about, there's a lot of different things. Elon Musk or, Charles Hoskinson offering to build a decentralized social media with Elon Musk, or, I'll joke about all of those things. It'll be a one-stop shop for you to get, a lot of your crypto news, hopefully in a fun way. So that's going to start next week, folks. It's going to start next week. And also Coops holders, especially Coops holders out there. If you hold a Coops NFT, I'll try to make all the announcements on the channel, but make sure you're following me on Twitter at Coop_Daniels, okay? Because I'll be making any kind of airdrop announcements for Coops holders on Twitter. That's basically where you need to follow me to know about all of these things, okay? I'll also do it at the Algonauts Discord, but for the most part, the official place to find out about, tokens that might be airdropped to Coops holders is on Twitter. All right, folks, look. That's it today. Argentina. Good news is coming from Argentina. I feel it. Earth Day, the green metaverse. Love it. I'll be tuning in next Friday. TVL is growing. TravelX, Air Europa, and whoever else, Algorand, first airplane ticket NFT, and democratizing finance, folks. Me and you having the same opportunity at yield. It's so important. It's the most important thing that I see right now outside of decentralized money that nobody can turn off. Bullish on Bitcoin as well. I have no idea in the short term what direction Bitcoin is moving, but I promise you long term, I know exactly where it's going. Obviously, outside of some black swan event. It just seems like right now is your time, folks. If you're in Algorand, you need to be taking advantage of some of these opportunities. Why are you not? Why aren't you taking advantage of these opportunities? Look, my conviction is strong. If you've been rattled by this, these are the days, man. These are the days that you're going to look back on and you're going to be like, oh, thank God I stuck with it. Thank God I just continue to accumulate and accumulate, buy dips, do whatever it is you're doing, however you were doing it, however you were earning your yield, however you were growing this. Because right now, with governance the way it's set up, us being able to leverage our governance stack, there's opportunity. There's opportunity to mess it up as well. But with all of the rewards coming from the foundation, coming from AlgoMint, coming from wherever, folks finance, wherever these rewards are coming from, it's a really low risk opportunity to up your yield. So just do it, I think. But be careful. Don't get liquidated. Don't do anything stupid. Okay, everybody? Be as conservative. You don't need to make all your money right now. You are in a serious platform that has a longevity. I am long about the success of it. And I believe it's connected. I believe that it's connected to the SEC. There's a connection to MIT. There's just so much that lends credibility to Algorand. And if you need a refresher, watch the Silvio Micali Cointelegraph interview. All right, everybody. Hey, if you like this video, hit the like button, subscribe, and yeah, thank you for watching. Do your homework.